Guys, Cody here. Just gonna give you guys a quick update on the tiny house. And we actually got some water underneath the subfloor, caused a little section to kind of rot out a little bit. I'm just gonna show you guys how I fixed that. You guys get a view of the inside, kind of see what's going on from here. It is a little dirty on the inside, so sorry about that, but here we go. Kind of see, so I kind of cut out holes here all the way. The last like 4 didn't have water in them. Each one of these, there's the floor joist in between. So once there wasn't any water, I drilled a couple holes to also make sure there's no water in these. So you can see right here kind of the difference in the wood. I don't know if you can see that on the video, but it's all dry. Looks normal. So cut it out all the way down. This is the section that kind of rotted out. It was the worst. So you kind of see it looks like it's wet. Still, it is a little, I just finished drilling the holes actually. So you guys can see, if you can see that it's a hole. We drilled them all the way through. The panels outside, there you go. You can kind of see the ground if you look closely there. We drilled all the way through all of these, drilled a bunch of holes all over the place. Then we drilled, had my wife on the outside checking to see how much water was coming out. Found most of the pockets of water, hopefully. So everything should be dry here, and all these holes should give it a lot of air to breathe. There you go. You can really see in these ones because it's darker over here. So that should dry out. Then we'll just go in once we're done towards the end of being done with the house. We'll put some spray insulation back in there. We'll put a little piece of metal because I drilled through just a really thin sheet metal on the bottom that's supposed to keep stuff from splashing up inside. So we'll just probably weld a piece onto there. We'll put spray foam in all these holes of the insulation. And also to fix one of the things we're gonna do to fix all these holes in the floor, we're probably just gonna use the 3/4 inch sand plywood, like the nicer plywood kind of stuff as our floor. Actually, we're just gonna get that, sand it down nice and smooth, and then we're gonna put a stain on it. So that's probably how we're gonna fix it. We're gonna give this a good amount of time to kind of dry up. Next thing we got to do is we got to fix so this roof, you can't see them at all from the inside. You can hardly see it from the outside, but it does, it's just a little bit of a bow in it. So I'm just going to get a jack. We'll build a little post, and we'll run a post up there. We'll run a line all the way across so you can see when it's straight. We'll jack up the roof in the middle, and then I just need to put some supports going from 2x4 to the other 2x4, just another piece of 2x4. And that'll help support it. And we're probably gonna add a couple support posts. I'm gonna add like a temporary, not temporary, it's gonna be decorative and functional, but it's gonna run from wall to wall. It'll be probably just 2x6, and we'll finish it with some kind of cedar finish. We'll run a post up to the roof to kind of help hold it into place as well. And we'll do that on each of the lofts too, because that will be very non-intrusive right there. We'll just run it from the lofts up, since there's already going to be stuff running from wall to wall right there. So depending how it turns out, we're going to get 2 or 3 of those posts running up the roof, so that should help support it so that it's not spanning 24 feet. But mostly it's just because I haven't put those little braces from one rafter to the other that need to hold it into place. So that's kind of the next thing we need to do. Put Tyvek on, and then start siding. No, Tyvek then windows, then siding. Sorry. So we're really trying to focus on it now, guys, so stay tuned. Lots of updates coming. Thanks.